Opened up. Welcome everyone to the Committee of Adjustment for December 21st, 2021, last meeting of the year. I'll read the land acknowledgement statement. We acknowledge that we are on the traditional land of the Anishinaabe people. We wish to recognize the long history of Indigenous people in Canada and show our respect to them today. We recognize their stewardship of the land. May we all live with respect on this land and live in peace and friendship. Okay, could we have a motion to approve the agenda for tonight's meeting? Moved by Brad, second by Robert. Anyone have anything of a pecuniary interest or general nature of this evening? Seeing none. Okay. Do we have a motion to adopt the minutes as circulated?
I'll move the adoption.
Any business arising from those minutes? Okay, read the statement of precedent. Any decision reached by this committee tonight cannot be used to set a precedent. Okay, the first item on the agenda tonight is an application for minor variance, A14, 2021 by Scott and Tanya Thornton. I'm going to call on the planner, Sean, to give his report.
Thank you. Good evening, committee members. We have just the one application tonight, which has been submitted by Scott and Tanya Thornton, and is requesting a variance to the North Perth zoning bylaw provisions to increase the permitted lot coverage requirement for accessory structure from 10% to 17%. If approved, a proposed detached garage with an overhang will be permitted at the proposed location. The property is an interior lot located on the west side of Richmond Avenue, just south of Campbell Street East, and contains an existing single detached dwelling. The property is bounded by residential uses and has 20 meters or 66 feet of public road frontage, and has a lot area of approximately 482 square meters or approximately 0.12 acres. The application is seeking relief from the lot coverage for accessory buildings provisions of section 5.1.3 of the North Perth zoning bylaw. Lot coverage is the amount of lot area a building or buildings and structures can occupy. If approved, a new detached garage, which is currently being built and replacing an old attached carport, would be permitted to include an overhang. So just for clarity, there are no concerns with the detached garage. The garage actually does meet zoning. However, with the proposed overhang, it will result in the increase in the lot coverage, which is going from 10% to 17%. The subject property is within the residential designation of the Listowel Ward Official Plan and is within the residential 4 zone of the North Perth zoning bylaw. Residential uses and accessory uses are permitted, as I noted, as the garage is a permitted use. So when reviewing applications for minor variance, the committee must ensure that all 4 requirements specified under section 45(1) of the Planning Act are satisfied. This includes that the general intent and purpose of the official plan and the general intent and purpose of the zoning bylaw are maintained, that the variance is minor in nature, and that the variance is desirable for the proposed form of development. It is the opinion of staff that these 4 requirements have been satisfied. Detached garages are considered accessory uses to residential uses and are considered a permitted use. However, the zoning bylaw does state that accessory buildings cannot cover or occupy more than 10% of the property. The lot coverage requirement for buildings and structures is limited by the bylaw to ensure orderly and appropriate development standards, particularly in residential areas, which could include an appropriate level of permeable and structure-free surfaces. This standard usually helps preserve the green appearance and natural environment of a property in a neighborhood. Additionally, limiting the amount of the property that can be used for accessory uses contribute to ensuring that the accessory use contained within the building is appropriate. The proposed structure does meet all applicable provisions and regulations of the zoning bylaw, with the exception of the relief requested, which is the lot coverage. This includes meeting all setbacks and height requirements. The proposed location currently accommodates an previously accommodated an attached carport. The replacement of the existing carport with a detached garage with the overhang doesn't present any major concerns. Staff feel that the nature of the request is relatively minor in nature and does not negatively impact the surrounding properties. The relief requested would allow the property owners to maintain a covered, unenclosed structure that will also allow the property to maximize the outdoor amenity space, as there is limited space on this property. At the time of writing this report, no comments have been received from neighboring properties or agencies. As such, it is staff's recommendation that the committee approve the application for a minor variance. Thank you.
Thanks, Sean. I don't see anyone here present who wishes to make a presentation or speak in opposition to the application this evening, so I would ask the Thorntons if they would like to add anything to what Sean has just presented.
Basically, everything you said is right on. The only thing I would add is that the fact when it talked about the green space, that we wouldn't be taking any green space because it is going over the existing driveway. So basically just replacing the one that was originally there in the same spot, but over a couple feet and attaching it to the garage instead of the house. We've loved our carport. It's been amazing over the 19 years we've been there. It's awesome for visiting neighbors and, staying out of the sun, and we hope you would consider us for replacing it. Thank you.
Thanks, John. Any questions from the committee?
No.
No? Okay. I will entertain a motion. Okay. Moved by Brad, second by Robert. Just a second here. Moved by Brad, second by Robert, that the committee approve the application for minor variance A14 2021 as submitted by Scott and Tanya Thornton, affecting property described as Lot 48 of Registered Plan 170, known as 485 Richmond Avenue North, listable ward, to increase the permitted lot coverage requirement for an accessory structure from 10 to 17%. This will permit the establishment of a detached garage with an overhang. All in favor? Carried. Thank you very much. Okay. Good evening. Any other business, Ed? No? No correspondence? We're good. Okay. We'll accept the motion to adjourn. Moved by Robert, second by Brad. At 7:13. Okay, thanks very much.